Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a minute since we went over a top 10 Rockstar what they should do with GTA Online or GTA 6. So we about to go ahead and dive into it. And to be honest, I really hope that this is decent because whatever. But anyway, this is a video by Colin's World. I don't know who he is. Apparently he's a big streamer, big YouTuber. So we about to see what's going on. If it's bullcrap takes on here, I'm gonna go ahead and address it. I'm not gonna lie.
So like I said in my last video, I recently finished replaying GTA 5 for the first time in like a lot of years. And given that GTA 6 is basically confirmed to be releasing in November with no delays this time, after the recent Rockstar earnings call that came out, I thought I would make a video talking about everything that I want to see improved about GTA 6 over Red Dead 2 and GTA 5. Before I do that though, this video is sponsored by me. In case you're unaware, I have my own clothing brand and my store linked in the description is running a buy one get one 30% off sale on all products. And this can also be used multiple times within.
Okay, I can tell you right now, no hate to Colin, but Colin wasn't even he was like 5 years old when GTA came out, GTA 5. Like I'm gonna let him have his takes though.
In the same cart. So if you see any designs or clothes that you like on the site, then I would appreciate any support. But without further
shout out to the clothing company though. It looks pretty nice. I like it. I might buy something.
ado, let's get into this video. So first things first, I want to talk about the things that I do not want to carry over from previous games. While I love how realistic and detailed Rockstar games are when it comes to things like, physics, animations, games like GTA 5 and Red Dead 2 do have some things in the game that make it feel like a little too realistic to the point where gameplay can feel really tedious. And this more so goes for Red Dead 2. But the first thing I do not want to carry over is animations for picking up materials, money, loot, etc. Please, Rockstar, I do not want to be picking up guns, ammo. I don't want animations for looting bodies and like a can of peaches every time I open up a cabinet when I finish killing a bunch of dudes at like a camp or a hideout. I think GTA 5 does this a lot better because it helps with the pacing of gameplay.
All right, man. The first take right here, I'm not gonna lie, that's not based, bro. Come on, bro. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't want any animations you don't want any realistic animations in the game, bro? What are you talking about, Colin?
Because things that the enemies are holding, whether it's money, ammo, or guns, it just gets dropped on the floor and spawns into your inventory. I get that it's realistic, but it also does mess with the gameplay pacing, and this kind of realism is the thing that I guess makes you feel immersed for like maybe a few hours. But as you progress in these games, like especially Red Dead 2, it's one of my biggest problems with Red Dead 2, this kind of thing just gets really tedious and boring. Like I really don't want to have to clean my guns, clean my character. Well, I guess we're not gonna have horses in this game.
That's an L take, man. I'm be honest, you don't even have to clean your guns that often in Red Dead, bro. Like, let's be honest, that's an L take. If you agree with that, that's you. But bro, we like the immersion in the game, bro. We need the immersion. Why would you not want that? I don't understand, Colin.
But I don't want to have to clean my vehicles. I don't want to have to get oil changes for my car. Just
now, oil changes, cleaning the vehicles, washing them, that's too much. That's too much.
Tedious stuff like that. The second thing I want to see improved is the fast travel system. I absolutely hate that in Red Dead you can only fast travel from your camp, or in GTA 5 you can only fast travel by calling a cab. Like, I don't know why it's so hard for them to just let the player go into the map and click on a fast travel point like every other.
Yo, Colin. You don't even know the half of it, my brother. You was not there when you had to drive all the way back to the mission if you failed it. You was not there, Colin. I mean, this is nothing. Hop in the taxi and press A to skip the ride. Come on, Colin, get it together.
Game. Like, I get that they want you to be immersed in the world, but again, this is an example of something where it's just like, we don't need this. I do think it's less egregious in the GTA games because of the fact that, those games have a lot more vehicles and traversal in GTA is generally a lot more fun than it is in Red Dead 2, but it still doesn't mean that it's not annoying. And while we're speaking about convenience, please, for the love of God, make it so that our personal vehicles and the vehicles that we buy and keep in our garages in GTA 6, the single player mode, can be brought to you by your personal mechanic like they can be in GTA Online. Seriously, when I was replaying the story mode for this game, I thought this was already a thing in the story mode because because the last time I played GTA 5, I was playing GTA Online, but I guess it's not, and it's really stupid that they haven't added this, considering this game has been released and remastered on 3 different platforms. And then the third and final thing is something that GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 suffer from, and that's realism impacting, mission design or activities in the open world. Missions like, when Trevor has to do chores like moving around shipping crates and then having to drive a slow-ass submarine like 4 miles. Like, that shit is just not fun. Please do not give me missions like that. Again, I get that it's realistic the story and stuff, but like, that shit is not fun at all gameplay-wise. Or like how in Red Dead 2 you have to watch the animation for...
I'll be honest, those missions was pretty butt, I'm not gonna lie.
Skinning every animal you hunt. Like, there are certain things that are good to be realistic in these games. It's one of the reasons why we all love them so much. Like, I love the fact that you have to eat certain foods to get buffs, or if you consume other things like cigarettes, you get debuffs, or how the way you're dressed in specific weather can affect you. Like, shit like that is cool, even though the weather thing, Red Dead 2 doesn't really take full advantage of that, but besides...
What?
The point. Shit like that is cool, but it does get to a point where realism is just like a little too much. Like, even an example like, vehicle physics. That's another thing that I want to be improved about GTA 6, like crash physics, but I don't want it to be like Beam MG. If you guys know what that game is, it's like a car game that's like super detailed, and like even the smallest crashes can like completely immobilize your vehicle. Obviously something like that is too realistic for GTA type missions, and it would make the game really unfun, but finding a nice middle ground, that's really the best kind of gameplay for this type of game. And while I would talk a bit more about mission design improvements in this video, I'm not really going to, because Nakey Jakey already made a masterpiece of a video saying basically everything I would have said. So I highly recommend watching that video if you haven't already, but I'm assuming a lot of you guys already have.
Well, we could say the first little segment was really butt, man. I'm not gonna lie, Colin, but you had a couple good takes in there, but a lot of the takes that you had was like, anyway, Gen Z.
Now I want to talk about the gameplay improvements, but obviously, as many of you are aware, there's already been quite a few leaks about gameplay and other aspects of the game as well. But given that these are leaks, and there's been reports of Rockstar scrapping ideas, not just in previous GTA games and, games in general, but apparently GTA 6, like some of the leaked stuff has already been scrapped. So I'm going to mention things that have already been leaked regardless, because like a lot of them are pretty like important improvements that I want to see make their way into the game regardless. And also, some of you just may not be aware of all the, leaked gameplay improvements and details that will be in the game. Hell, I'm not even aware of everything that's been leaked because there's so much stuff. But starting with number 1, hand-to-hand combat. Now, it's no secret that the hand-to-hand combat in Rockstar games is just straight up garbage, even in Red Dead 2. I mean, quite literally, there is nothing engaging about just holding the dodge button until an NPC swings at you, then just countering and just spamming punches at them with like the slight chance that they might counter one of your punches. And GTA 6 looks like it's going to be having fighting rings. Actually, this was one of the leaked open world activities. So I'm really hoping that GTA 6 will, do more than the bare minimum when it comes to its hand-to-hand combat. I really hope that...
Yo, shout out Colin, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. We not about that. This video is 30 minutes long, and it's only been 5 minutes, and this dude is talking about nothing. Shout out Colin, though, bro. Look, GTA 6 is gonna be a major improvement over GTA 5. We know that, bro. Like, the stuff that we talking about is really, really crazy, bro. GTA 5 is 13 years old. 13 years old, bro. We're not about to play around, bro. My computer is making my light bright. I don't have time for it, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. But these takes, bro, what are we talking about? When did everybody become a GTA professional that know everything about GTA? Half these dudes haven't even lived 20 years on the earth. So anyway, man, this actually pissed me off. Shout out Colin's World. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure that you go watch it. I'll see y'all later, man. Peace.